Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Z James, and this is Z32 Workshop. I know it's been a long update for you guys. I haven't been putting out hardly any videos lately, and that's more or less because I've been busy with life. My kids are older, so you got to take up a lot more time to do things. So it's just in general that we got going on. Hopefully, I'm trying something new for audio-visual equipment. My video is still the same. It's a GoPro, but my audio is definitely getting picked up on something with much better quality. Hopefully it's picking me up. I'm using the mics on it. It is a Zoom H4n Pro that I picked up here recently. And hopefully I'll be getting more stuff to you guys on higher quality audio because I want to capture this engine's sound and exhaust quite a bit because I get a lot of compliments from guys that I don't even know when I go racing. They all appreciate the sound. And when you're in the car, it's loud, but your adrenaline's pumping, so you're not hearing it. And I know when I sit outside the car and someone else is driving it, I'm like, dang, that exhaust sounds fantastic. Okay, that's not the point of this video. This video is more of a generalized, I need to do maintenance on the vehicle. Once again, oil change, haven't done it this year yet. I use full synthetic, I got a Mobil 1. I use 10W40. That being said, only because I fear it thinning out too much because I beat the heck out of it during autocross, and I changed the oil filter. That's like the simple maintenance. The other two things I got going on, and let me show you that I need to work on. Let's get the hood open. Once again, this is a great thing. I'm happy I did. I bought the hood struts. Is the issue I have is, and I won't do it until I start it up, I gotta pull the pan, is my AC belt is slipping. Let's go over here and take a look, and hopefully my mic here catches me. If you look down there, the AC pump line is this guy, and you can see I have tons of wiggle room. That is stretched. I need to get it tightened back up so I can have AC. And many of you would wonder, why do you need AC in a convertible? Well, frankly, here in Iowa, when the sun's directly above you, it's hot as hell and the humidity's terrible. So you put the top up, cool down. The convertible is really only good. This is just me in general because I've had a T-top car too. This is a T-top car, but I've owned a 1977 Dodge Aspen RT with a 360, 727 trans. It was a great car. It had T-tops, but if you had the tops off and the sun was directly above you at like noon, you would fry in the car. Just absolutely terrible. This is the exact same way. I mean, you get a lot of wind, but the sun just beats down on you. So after a long autocross event, I do enjoy putting the top back up and cooling off from a hot day of standing on the concrete and racing. The convertible is great out elsewhere. Like at night, oh, it's great. Night driving in the convertible is fantastic, especially in the summertime. So that's two things. The basically big maintenance, oil, and getting that AC pump. The next one I'm going to take, and hopefully this mic still catches me, is I have to do my turn signals don't turn off because the two pegs, I never fixed that when I did this. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get these fixed, and then I'm going to hard mount my actual Bluetooth controller under the dash. Right now it's just using stickies, so it's not the best. God, I hope this mic works. Hopefully I may have to change on how this is recording because I can't carry both. I may have to get a lapel mic at some point to help this out and maybe a little more better quality videos for you guys, or at least audio anyway. So this is going to be just a lot of time warp. If you want to do an oil change, watch my other video. I will link it here. James, remember to do this, and then we can do link it there so you can just go back to it. Basically, I just need to make sure I get the right oil amount in here, and then I gotta drop the splash shield I have on the bottom. So this is just gonna be a lot of time warp with no audio at the moment. So let's go. time warp. That was an oil change. Very quickly, I did a simple oil change. I just measured out each on the cup, measured it down, counted 500, 1 liter. Yeah. 2 or 1.5 to 3 to then 3.4. Sorry, I should be looking at you guys, and hopefully the mic's picking me up. So it was pretty simple. Just needed to do one for the year. I do not put enough miles on this car to do much more than one oil change a year, and I put in full synthetic so it will last. And the stuff that I'm using is Mobil 1. I probably should be using something else, but this motor is going to be in there for another, well, this year hopefully, and be out. So it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. I just need to do an oil change. Next up, let's take care of that belt. Let's go take a look at it here, guys. Let's see if I can do this properly with a mic that will pay attention to me. And guys, I should probably get a lapel mic. That way you guys can hear me 100%. Basically, as you can see earlier, this guy bends. Let's get a light down there. Give me a second, guys. As you guys can see, oh, hang on, maybe you can't. This guy here is way loose. Its tensioner is that pulley down there with a nut. The nut loosens it up, and there's a screw on the bottom side that threads it out, is what I need to tighten up. And that's going to be next up, because then that can be done with underneath the car, per se. So, the answer here is going to be me dropping my splash shield out of the way. Once I do that, I can get access to that and thread it pretty easily. So we're going to go back to speed time warp, and we should be able to make that happen. So I'll see you guys once I get the splash shield off. So, woo, woo, woo. Off time warp. Hopefully you guys can see this really well. This is my splash shield. If you can see, they don't make it again. And it is dirty. This is the inside. As you can tell, this thing kind of rubs a little bit in certain objects. Sway bars right there. This is off the front key member mounts, I do believe. And you can tell this thing got a lot of grime underneath it and spots. I'm going to clean it up before I put it back underneath. To be honest with you, I didn't buy it to be pretty. It is pretty, but it does get banged up because it's a splash shield. And it's doing its job. It's keeping the underside of my car dry. Let's go underneath. Let's see if I can get my mic here to work with me too as well. Hopefully get off to the side. Not sure how well this works. Hopefully my voice isn't too bad. Underneath. What we're going to look at here, guys. Take a look. This is underneath my car. And what we're going to is this guy right here. This is the belt that is loose. This is the AC belt. And this is the tensioner. You undo this bolt. So you guys can see it. Hopefully you guys can see that, right? Let's get it a little bit better. There's a bolt right there. Hopefully the light isn't strobing. It looks like it's strobing. And then the adjustment is right here. So all I gotta do is undo this and do that. So let's see if I can do that. You guys can see. I probably will not do this I'll probably just do this in real time. Get you guys a good view spot. Have you guys look up. Hopefully you guys can see this. Without being too hog wild. Oh, come on, camera. Give me a second, guys. This thing's being dumb. I do apologize. Hey, come on, you son of a biscuit. Come on, do this. There we go. GoPro, do your job. Alright, let's see here if I can get you to view you properly. Not there. Right there. Can you see that halfway decently? I hope so. Audio is still going. Hopefully you guys can catch me. My voice is quite loud. Hopefully it's the best I can use one. I do believe these are 10mm. Let's find out. Might be 12s. 12s. I need another ratchet and I need a wrench. So I'll be right back. Oh, and you can see everywhere where that power steering line leaked over the wintertime. It's quite messy underneath my car. Ah. Millimeter. Might be 12s, can be bigger. Might be even be 14s. We're find out. And let's see here. That is the wrong way. That is proper. So that will tighten that up, but I need to loosen up the main bolt. And then, of course, that is not a 12. That is probably a 14. Oh, you loose? Well, there's part of the problem. The tensioner got loose. We're gonna keep it loose. I don't know if you can see that, but that was loose. So all I need now to do is just thread this guy down. So let's put more tension on it. And I don't want to go hog wild with this, so we're gonna go by hand to start. Hopefully you guys can see this halfway decently. Oh. So I need to be up here. Let's go up to the side here, guys, see if you can see that a little better. Can you see that? And not that, because that's a flap, it's nowhere. Let's do this. If I just do it by hand, you can see this thing is tightening up pretty nicely. Because you don't want to get super tight because you don't want to put too much pressure on the crank pulley. But you need it tight enough so that the belt will catch. And I'm going to check the other side. That's pretty good. Let's pull this off. Right now, put my hand all the way up. Not bad. I might do a little bit more, but I am almost out of adjustment for that. Let's try that again. Where'd you go? That's pretty good. Because you want it tight, but you don't want it super tight. Because you don't want to put too much pressure on the snout of the crank. But now I need my wrench. Because now I need to tighten down the crank pulley. Well, that's tight, and that's tight. As you can see, I do not have much adjustment, but you can see how much threads I pulled out of that. This has a little bit of flex. You can put a lot of pressure on it, it will move. So it should be fine. The upper side is, I can get my hands on it, the same way. That should do that. That's how you tighten the AC belt. Let's move on out. So, hang on, let's get the mic. Let's see if I can get this right. Hopefully I'm not too loud here. That should be tightening of the AC line. Not line, but the AC belt. It should be good. Let me clean this for you guys. Jesus, I am such a slob. I don't know how other YouTubers keep stuff clean. Unless they have a crew and it's just me. Excuse me. So that should work now. My AC was kind of going to have a really squealy belt. It didn't want to work. The belt was all over the place. It was making noises. Now it shouldn't do that because everything's tightened up. Let's get this button back up. So we'll go back into time warp to put that back on, and then we'll work into the interior of the car. So 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel?
Woo! Off time warp, guys. That's me getting the AC belt tightened up on this car. Just, it came loose. And once the tensioner came loose, it kind of rallied itself up and loosened up, so my AC didn't want to work. Putting the splash shield back on, kind of a pain in the butt. As you can see, you got to line everything with the holes. Yeah, that's infamous Z splash shield. I'm not saying I don't like them. I do, because I know other guys would kill to have them. But they are not perfect. They are not a perfect solution, nor is the factory ones to begin with. So I think Next up, we're gonna do the wheels or stuff, but I think I'm gonna end this video with just these two. The next video is gonna be me working on the turn signal stock for the because of the Momo steering wheel with the NRG adapter. So once again, my name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I'm just finally over the 1,000 subscriber mark, and now I just gotta hit the number of views mark. So hopefully everyone finds this stuff informative or entertaining. All I can say is it's a Monday night for me, and it's like 8:20 at night, doing this stuff after work, after dealing with the kids, and doing stuff like that. So these projects can be done. You just gotta prioritize. As you can see, I've changed clothes from the last time because it's a second day because, well, graduations and other stuff for people we know. So, all right, that's it for everyone for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and that's going to be dealing with the turn signal stock, getting that working properly with the NRG hub and quick release. The quick release isn't part of it, it's the hub. The extenders aren't just long enough. So we'll deal with it then. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.